Hey Derek. Hi Lisa. Is it not true that having a personal will implies resistance to what is, and the surrendering is the acceptance without any sense of submitting? My go-to example is the story of the Taoist Farmer, where, being totally surrendered, there was no hint of struggle, resistance, or willing things to be different to what they are. Sort of, but it's also not quite right as well. It doesn't mean that's wrong, like that's an expression that's trying to point to something. It's actually something beyond that, like that's still a personal thing. That might be an effect that the person is very surrendered, but it's actually something beyond the person that breaks. It's this consciousness, so the empty looking and the person become identified and stuck together, and then it's kind of like a breaking of that, and then that becomes the forefront, and then that can make the person a lot more passive. But it's not really the person being passive, like the person could be in resistance and there could be total freedom. I know that sounds like a total contradiction, but there's a surrender beyond that. So it could be that you have, like a Tibetan monk that's totally free, but resisting the occupation of their territory. Like somebody that's living in Burma now, like that's a monk and totally free, and then lots of students come into their monastery for protection, and then that person could resist that. They can see it as something that's different, that needs to happen. There could be somebody that's really free and then has an abusive partner, and then there could be a resistance and a changing of that. So all of these stories have truth in them, but they're not true, like if we take them too literally. We always want to, on the human level, like understand it and put it in a nice candy box that we can like devour, but it's really not like that. It's way beyond what we can understand. Thanks, Derek. I mean, that's my perspective on it. A different teacher would say something else, and you, Derek, have got to feel what's right for you and stick to that. Like, not just listen to me and think, oh yeah, she's right. Like, I just present these ideas and they might change something or not. But what's most important is not taking on my ideas. It's like feeling what's true for you and vibrates as love in you. And that, if you became a teacher, it might be like vastly different from the way that I speak, but there might also be a great appreciation of the way I speak.